Wrestling fans, welcome to NWA Smoky Mountain TV. I'm your host, Matt Rhodes. And ladies and gentlemen, coming up 1 week from tonight, Southern States Wrestling is back inside the new Armed Forces Center in Mount Carmel, Tennessee. The annual Fall Spectacular War Games cage match already signed for the main event as the Illuminati will take on the First Family. With more information on that card a little bit later on in the program. And it's already been advertised on the internet and some on NWA Smoky Mountain TV, but Chikara is coming to Kingsport, Tennessee. That date will be Saturday night, October the 8th. Chikara coming to the Kingsport Civic Auditorium, a different, unique style of wrestling. Some of the fans here are not accustomed to seeing, but definitely worth coming out and watching on Saturday night, October the 8th. Civic Auditorium, the home of NWA Smoky Mountain. And speaking of NWA Smoky Mountain and the Civic Auditorium, date has just been announced for our return to that legendary facility. Coming up on Thursday night, October the 20th, it's being entitled the Thursday Night Thriller with an early start time of 7 p.m. bell time. And wrestling fans, I have just been informed by the board of directors, we'll be announcing some of the matches a little bit later on in the program for Thursday night, October the 20th, NWA Smoky Mountain's Thursday Night Thriller at the Kingsport Civic Auditorium. Now, right now, to kick off the action today on NWA Smoky Mountain TV, we're going to go back to this past Saturday night to Encore 2011 and show you some highlights from the NWA Smoky Mountain Tag Team Championship match. It was Bo James and Robbie Cassidy taking on the team of Legit Dynamite, Brian Kyle and Derek Billings.
And Kyle
could definitely mess
Derek
with somebody.
Billings. Oh, did you see that? Nice athleticism. Can he make the cover? He does. He hooks the leg.
1, 2.
Oh, man, that was close. That was close. And now you see the frustration setting in on Legit Dynamite. Look at Billings. He's getting a little bit angry here. And that's what I like to see out of these guys. This other side of Legit Dynamite, the I don't give a crap side. They'll hit anybody. They'll hit you. They'll hit the feds. They'll hit the referees. They don't care. Nice knee drop there by Brian Kyle. Here's a cover. 1, 2, and a 3. Almost. Oh, Bo with a cheap shot. No surprise.
Almost had that one in the back. Almost kept the titles. Bo James really needs to tag in Robbie at this point.
And Bo James now, just when you think he's getting up to his feet, cut him right back off. That's what Legit Dynamite's best at right here.
Oh. Big fist there.
Oh, look at the brutalness here. You see it right here. You got a front row seat right there.
Look at that closed fist.
Cover here. 1, 2, this may be it. A near fall. Oh, ball to the eyes. Come on, ref. Bo James raking the eyes. And he's been to the ringer here. Legit Dynamite has dished out a beating. A Texas-style beating in Tennessee. Here tonight for Bo James. Now he's got him back up in the corner. Maybe going to shoot him off here. He may be thinking of something better. He may think he's going to charge. Oh! A mule kick by Bo James.
Big boot. But Bo don't even have the strength to get over there to tag in Robbie Cassidy. He's got to get Robbie in this match. Robbie's
got the arm outstretched here.
The fans solidly behind Robbie Cassidy and Bo James. There's the tag.
There's the tag. Here comes. Legit Dynamite.
And there goes Legit Dynamite. Robbie Cassidy clearing house, double axe handles.
Ooh, from behind, yeah. There you go. Out of the double team. Bo's still down. He's not getting up anytime soon. Off the ropes. Going for a double back body drop. Oh, double DDT.
Robbie Cassidy definitely showing who the best
innovation
man is tonight.
of Robbie. He's going to cover the legal man. Oh, he kicks out. That was that close. That close. Referee's hand was nearly down for 3.
Referee's hand should have been down for 3.
Bo
Robbie
coming
Cassidy
up to his feet right
bag.
there. You see it. Oh, he's going to get a boot right to the mouth by Derek Billings. Brian Kyle, look out. They're going to power slam him here. Oh, no. Ducks the clothesline. Boot to the midsection.
Action inside and outside of the ring. Bo James.
Oh, he's got the dang post out here at ringside. And Robbie Cassidy hit it. Wait a minute, here's Tony Gibbons. Oh, man, Enziguri. The ref don't see it. Bo James is choking out. Billings with the rope out here. Brad Kyle covers. 1, 2, 3.
Yeah.
There it is.
Here is your winner and still your NWA Smoky Mountain Tag Team Champions, Legit Dynamite!
Way to go, guys. Oh, yeah.
1 week from tonight, we are going to be in the new Armed Forces Center down there in Mount Carmel, and it's only fitting because the family and Robbie Cassidy are going to war that night with the Illuminati. And I promise you, it has been a long time since I have stepped foot in a Southern States wrestling event, and I will be there next Saturday night with Bo James, KC Thunder, Steve Flynn, myself, taking on Tony the Dragon Gibbons, Chris Richards, Jason Kincaid, and Brandon Cox. Brandon Cox, I hope you know what kind of a mess you're getting yourself into, son, because Bo James has already called me on the phone and told me half the stuff he's got planned for you. You have no business being in that ring unless you're a zebra. Unless you've got that striped shirt on, you don't need to be anywhere between that 20 by 20 foot ring. And I promise you, next Saturday night at the Armed Forces Center in Mount Carmel, Tennessee for Southern States Wrestling, Robbie Cassidy, Bo James, KC Thunder, and Steve Flynn are going to take care of the Illuminati. And Tony Gibbons, I pray, I hope and pray that Bo, Steve, KC, and myself are merciful enough to make sure that you make it to the Thursday Night Thriller, 7 p.m. at Kingsport, Tennessee. Big Thursday night event. Because you and me are going one-on-one one more time. We have not laced it up and tied it on since I had my back surgery. It's been 3.5 years since you and I have locked horns in that building. In matches with me, you've been carried out on stretchers. I've beat you hand over fist every time. Tony Gibbons, you have never beat me one-on-one. Thursday Night Thriller, 7 p.m. at the Civic Auditorium. I plan on walking out of there again victorious. Tony, you've never been able to do it before. Just because you're with some self-deluded, self-depreciating group now called the Illuminati, don't think that it's going to make much of a difference. Everybody else has got big plans that night. We've got cage matches. We got other stuff going on. But I am telling you this, Tony Gibbons, 3.5 years it's been since we locked up. And I have not gotten to get my hands on you since you stapled me in the eye, since you took a set of nunchucks and whacked me upside the head with them. Thursday Night Thriller, if there's anything else left of you after this next coming Saturday night at the Armed Forces Center, Tony Gibbons, you and I are going to send each other to hell on the Thursday Night Thriller.
Attention nonprofit organizations, sports clubs, civic groups, schools, or anyone looking to raise funds for your organization. The stars of the National Wrestling Alliance are here to put money in your pockets. Bring us in for your next fundraiser and get the funds you need for your organization on the night of the event without wait. For more information, call event coordinator Tim Ruckman at area code 423-943-9846 or email the office at NWA-SmokyMountain.com. Wrestling fans, welcome back to NWA Smoky Mountain TV. And coming up Thursday night, October 20th, is the Thursday Night Thriller at the Kingsport Civic Auditorium. We heard from Robbie Cassidy just a minute ago. One main event match already been signed. Tony Gibbons versus Robbie Cassidy for the first time in over 3.5 years in the Civic Auditorium. The last time these two met in Kingsport was in 2008. And we seen Tony Gibbons suffer the knee injury. The match ended way short. This time, it's personal. This time, these two are not best friends. It's going to be a war between these two gentlemen coming up at the Thursday Night Thriller on Thursday night, October the 20th. And also this just to pass along to you for the NWA Smoky Mountain Heavyweight Championship in a Tennessee chain match, the strong style Tennessee redneck Chris Richards versus the NWA Smoky Mountain champion Keith Knox. Two of the toughest guys in NWA Smoky Mountain with a chain wrapped around their fist is recipe for a bloodbath. And it's for the NWA Smoky Mountain Heavyweight title. Thursday Night Thriller already shaping up to be a night to remember in Kingsport, Tennessee at the Civic Auditorium. A special start time of 7 p.m. So fans, don't miss it. NWASmokyMountain.com for more details on that event. And ladies and gentlemen, coming up on Saturday night, October the 8th, Chikara coming to Kingsport, Tennessee. Like I said earlier, one of the fastest rising promotions in the world today with stars all across the world. Stars from Japan, Mexico, Australia, you name what country, they're coming into Kingsport. We're also going to have some ladies matches as well. So it's going to be well worth coming out and seeing on Saturday night, October the 8th, 7 p.m. bell time for this event as well. ChikaraPro.com for more information on Chikara and the event in Kingsport, Tennessee on Saturday night, October the 8th. Friday night, October 7th, Sugar Grove, North Carolina, right outside of Boone. Southern States Wrestling back in town with a main event of Jason the Gift Kincaid versus Jeff Connolly. Now coming up Saturday night, October the 1st, the stars of NWA Smoky Mountain and Southern States Wrestling back in Hickory Tree, Tennessee at the Volunteer Fire Department. Ladies and gentlemen, please stay tuned for NWA Smoky Mountain TV and the Power Half Hour for more information on that event. Now, coming up 1 week from tonight, it's Southern States Wrestling back in Mount Carmel, Tennessee, just right outside of Kingsport at the new Armed Forces Center with a huge War Games cage match already signed. The Illuminati. We talked about who that'll be. Tony the Dragon Givens, Chris Richards, Jason Kincaid, and Brandon Cox, the NWA Smoky Mountain referee, against the First Family and Robbie Cassidy. The First Family consisting of KC Thunder, Steve Flynn, and handsome Bo James. It'll be a bloodbath indeed, but the Illuminati has scores to settle. The First Family has scores to settle. It's personal next Saturday night in the new Armed Forces Center. Also, we're going to see a return match of the NWA Mountain Empire Championship. Chase Owens versus Jason the Gift Kincaid. Also, we're going to see the return of Mr. Destruction, Frank the Tank Parker. He's been injured. We haven't seen him in quite some time. He's back next Saturday night as he takes on Bristol, Tennessee's own Ray Idol. Plus, the NWA Smoky Mountain Tag Champions, Legit Dynamite, going to be in action as they take on the team of Jeff Connolly and Lucas Angel. Plus, Misty James in action with the Southern States Wrestling Ladies Championship being defended. So be sure to be there next Saturday night. New Armed Forces Center, Mount Carmel, Tennessee. Southern States Wrestling presents the Fall Spectacular. 8 p.m. bell time. Fans, don't miss it.
You know, it's an exciting time to be a sports fan in East Tennessee right now. College football's going on. NFL just started off. The Major League Baseball playoffs are getting ready to get started. High school football's in full run. But what everybody keeps talking about right around the Tri-Cities and the Mountain Empire is this right here. NWA Smoky Mountain and Southern States Wrestling and what's been going on with the First Family and the Illuminati. Now, Tony Givens, you fired the first shot. And then all your buddies jumped on the bandwagon. They all got involved. You wanted to try to put me out. You didn't get the job done. You wanted to put Robbie Cassidy out. You've tried for 2 years to do that, and you didn't get the job done because we're both standing here. Next Saturday is going to be a very important day. It's going to be a very busy day for Misty and myself. We're going to start over at the Civic Auditorium signing autographs at the Toy, Comic, and Collectible Show. Then we're going to go on down to the National Guard Armory in Mount Carmel, the brand new Armed Forces Center. And they're going to put that cage up around the ring. Tony Givens, Brandon Cox, and like Robbie said earlier, you have no idea what you have got yourself into. You're going to be inside that cage. Chris Richards, you know all about the cage. So does Tony Givens. So does myself. So does Robbie Cassidy. So does KC Thunder. So does Steve Flynn. And I don't know what Jason Kincaid knows about a cage match, but Jason, you're going to learn real fast. It's going to be a war. Blood is going to be spilled. Bones are going to be broke. People are going to be injured. They don't call it war games for nothing. 18 years ago, Southern States Wrestling brought this match to the Mountain Empire. In those past 18 years, I have been involved in almost every one of the war games in this part of the country. You can look at this head and see it looks like a road map. You can look at this face and tell I've been beat up a lot of times. But you can look at my opponents, and they all know when they leave that cage that they were in there with Bo James. I am the master of the cage match. You know, I may not win every one of them, but my opponent leaves there in worse shape than I do. Next Saturday night, Armed Forces Center, Misty's going to be defending the belts. I'm going to be in the cage match. Illuminati, you want to say who has the power? Well, nobody has had more power than me in this part of the country in the last 20 years. It all comes to a head next Saturday night. People are going to get hurt, and we're going to be the ones that hurt them.
Coming up Thursday night, October 20th, Kingsport Civic Auditorium, it is you and I, Robbie Cassidy, one-on-one for the first time in Kingsport in 3.5 years. Robbie, I heard you out here saying that I'd never beat you. And you know what? Maybe the old Tony Givens never did. But what you were looking at right now is a better version of myself. You see, I am enlightened now. I have seen the light. I have seen the truth. And now that I roll with the Illuminati, I can't be stopped. So Robbie Cassidy, you're going down once and for all. I know about your bad back. I know you better than you know yourself. They call you the best of the best. Not anymore. That was a long time ago. Robbie, I hate to do what I'm going to have to do, but if I have to put you out for good, if I have to paralyze you, if I have to end your quality of life, I'll do so. But no matter what, at the end of the day, Tony Givens is walking out victorious of the Civic Auditorium. But we got more pressing matters. Isn't that right, Brandon? Next week, Mount Carmel, New Armed Forces Center on Highway 11W. It's going to be Illuminati versus the family and Robbie Cassidy in a cage match. And you're ready. You're in the ring with us. Are you ready to go, Brandon?
Tony, I'm ready. Bo James, I heard what you and Robbie had to say about me earlier today. I'm ready. I was a four-sport athlete in high school. I'm not a pushover. I'm ready for you.
Didn't I tell you about being tough? Come on, man. In all seriousness, this man right here, he is an athlete. He really isn't a pushover. He may not be the brightest guy in the world, but you got to think about this. This man went to college on a football scholarship. He's an athlete.
I was on the practice squad.
Practice squad, really? Well, never mind. He's a lot tougher than people think he is. He's sick of you calling him a buckethead, Bo James. He's sick of everybody making fun of him. You see this fat aggression he's got? He's going to take it out on everybody next Saturday night in that cage. And even if you do have some shortcomings, it doesn't matter. You see, you're tagging up with Jason the Gift Kincaid. He's from West Virginia. Don't tell me he hasn't been in a fight or two. They fight each other like family. Chris Richards, the strong-style redneck, the Kentucky headhunter, the bloody Harlem badass, and myself, Tony Givens, the suntan Superman, Mr. Milk Chocolate Magic, and the ladies Caramel Delight. But I'm more than just that. You see, when we get in that cage, you're going to see a whole new Tony Givens. You're going to see the side of me that's vicious. You're going to see the side of me that always finds a way to win. Because here's something that you've got to look. We talk about the record books. Tony Givens has never, ever lost a cage match. And I don't plan on starting next Saturday night. Brandon Cox, don't worry. You're in good hands. Because he who holds the power rules the world.
Looking for the hottest wrestling on the net? NWA Smoky Mountain is here for you. Get all the latest info on upcoming events, news, NWA merchandise, and much more on our website at NWASmokyMountain.com. Also, check us out on Facebook at Facebook.com/NWA Smoky Mountain. And also follow us on Twitter at Twitter.com/NWA Smoky MT. You know, Bo James was just out here a moment ago talking about what happened in the tag team match this past Saturday night at the Civic Auditorium, and that was Tony the Dragon Givens coming in, kicking Robbie Cassidy in the head, and yes, costing them the NWA Smoky Mountain Tag Team Championships. And yes, Bo, you were right. You returned a favor a little bit later on that night when you, Robbie Cassidy, pretty much the whole locker room got involved in the main event. It was a melee throughout the Civic Auditorium. Fans were decked. Security guards were knocked out. Even I got knocked on my ass. But you know what? We're going to take you back and show you what happened this past Saturday night.
Oh, and Wayne Atkins fired up here on Richards.
Once again, the David and Goliath syndrome going on here, but
Tony's out of it. He's on Dream Street. Can Crusher. That's it. 1, 2, and oh, Knox shot Richards in the head. He almost overshot him.
almost overshot him, but he did what he meant to do, and that's break up the pin.
Oh, no. Now who's going to win this battle? Big man's here. Knocks off the ropes. Slammed down by Richards. Wayne ducks clothesline. Super kick.
Richards is down. David took out Goliath.
Out of the ring.
Evans is stirring.
Wayne's going to hit the ropes. Oh, he ducks the clothesline.
Twice.
Knee to the face.
Super
kick to the Dragon.
Leapfrog up and over. Wayne off the ropes. Through
Wayne
the ropes.
dives to the ropes. And he gets slammed to the floor, I believe.
Realizing that Tony is in a very vulnerable state. Oh, big boot to the gut there. Tony up.
Gut rich. Tony slides out of it. Sleeper. Sleeper by the Dragon.
Goodness gracious.
He's up on his back now. Ooh, hard in the turnbuckle in the corner right here.
Breath just shot out of Tony
This
Gibbons.
thing is broke down quick, guys. Richards has got the championship. The NWA Smoky Mountain Championship. Richards has got it in his grasp. I don't think Knox realizes it. Oh, and he just hit Wade in the face with the belt. Oh, and Tony gets the boot up. Oh, right in the straddle. A low blow.
Referee looking right
Robbie
at
Cassidy
Gibbons.
coming to the ring. What the hell? He's got the staple gun. He's got the stapler. Robbie wrestled away. Spear by Knox. A spear. Bo James standing on the aisleway. That's with the Illuminati. Richards has got that title in his grasp.
Keith to his feet.
Double-handed choke slam. That's it. Brandon Cox says no.
What in the world?
Knox with the title across the head.
Are you kidding me?
Oh, he put Brandon down. Oh,
maybe
shot in the back of the head. And here
him.
comes legit Dynamite. Jason Kincaid. And now it's a fight on the floor. The fight on the floor. What's going on here? Man, these guys are fighting here. And Robbie Cassidy has shoved a security guard member down. Watch out.
Owens out here now.
What in the blue hell is going on here? It's all broke loose. It's just a Donnybrook out here. Referees are down. My God in heaven. Oh, Jesus, it's all broke loose here. John Hawkins is out here. Security, we need some security over here. My God, this is all broke loose. Jesus. Pandemonium of fight out here on the floor. We got staff down. We got security down. Man alive.
Goodness, it's total mayhem here.
Jesus. I'm about to get in the middle of this. Smoke Carver coming down.
Chase Owens.
Pandemonium in the ring. No.
Out.
Oh, hell's
Now
broke
we have a
loose.
referee.
Oh, and Chase just got kicked in the straddle. Knocks it out to the floor. Man. Tony, oh no!
Wayne Atkins. No.
King Sport Destroyer! King Sport Destroyer! Smoke Carver in the ring! One, two, three,
there you
Party
go.
Boys win!
Ladies and gentlemen, here are your winners, the Party Boys!
You have got to be kidding!
The Party Boys
Me.
get the victory over the Illuminati tonight. But
What
they win
in
on done. Bo James
hell?
isn't done.
The Illuminati, get out here!
Smoke! Stunner! Smoke Carver giving Brandon Cox a stunner. Best move of the night right there. Oh, but Chris Richards taken out. Oh, goodness gracious. Matt Rhodes incensed over here at ringside. All hell has broken loose, ladies and gentlemen.